So I'm going to be showing a tour of my tiny home. This building's a 10 by 16 post and beam. It's on blocks for a foundation, just sitting right in the ground, no gravel or anything. The total build was probably about $10,000 or $11,000. That counts windows and insulation and all the material. The basic structure of the building, including some of the insulation, was all part of a kit. So the total build cost could have been a lot lower if I had not bought it as a kit and purchased the materials on my own. So here you're looking at the front door when you come in, and there's two windows here. I'll bring you around and show you this. As you can see is the front door here, and we got two small windows and pegs for the jacket. This is my solar system, my charge controller, inverter, and this box is my battery bank. I have 4 6-volt batteries wired in series parallel, making a 12-volt system. This is the current door. I'm going to be changing that. Nice views. I got a new door built and just have to frame it in and all. This Murphy bed has a latch here, a strike bolt, so to drop the bed down, just engage the latch, and it sits down like that, rest on the benches, and it's got a hinges down here. Now it's locked up. So how this works, you can see the post down there. It's hinged on. Let me set this up. Now it's sitting on these benches. Obviously it's good for seating when you have company, but it also, you know, storage. I got a lot of tools and boots and stuff under there. This one, I keep my clothes, so out of sight and all, save space. So yeah, Murphy bed's there. The next thing would be my computer and computer desk. I do have satellite internet here, so that's hooked up. It runs just off solar. Anything I run off this white surge protector will run off the solar panels, which I have up here. This will tell me what we're at. Lights up. So we got 12.5 volts in the batteries, and we're bringing in 17.5 volts and 2.2 amps off the solar panels right now. It's very cloudy out, so not much charge to speak of. Then I have the wood stove, and I have my cattle trough shower here. It's plumbed up to a shower head here. This would be the curtain rod. I got that curtain there, I just gotta hang it up. Just doing some dishes, so they're down here. But yeah, I got, you know, on-demand water. That's running off a 12-volt pump down here, and it's an automatic shut-off, so you can leave it on and it won't turn on until you turn the faucet on. But I can also just shut it off with the switch. This here's my 40-gallon propane water heater. Obviously the insulation's missing, so this is acting as a radiant heat. And then when I draw water off it for shower or dishes, I can just add it right here. I take that off, put a funnel in, and the water goes in. That's all there is to it. I just haul my water in. I don't have a well or spring or anything plumbed in. The only plumbing I have is drains, so the water goes out. To bring my water in, I have a 5 and a 7-gallon water carrier. But yeah, and then we got 2 lights in the cabin. They're just 12-volt LEDs. So the switch is here. It's a slide switch, and that's on. There's a little cheap cover I put on. This is just to give it an amber look. It looks a lot better at night, so it's not as invasive of a light. And then the other switch is here, so you can pop it on when you first get inside the cabin, or you can do it while you're laying in bed. But yeah, that's about the size of it. I should mention this project isn't complete. I'm going to be putting a counter with a sink and all that running across this whole length. And then that corner from the nailer to the nailer where I'm pointing at, there'll be a horizontal desk where my computer will go, and I'll get rid of this old desk. And then we'll have probably a live edge slab for the counter coming out. It's going to be flush with the nailer again. There's also going to be a porch I'll be putting on the front, and possibly even a farmer's porch wrapping around this north face of the building. But that I'm not actually sure of, and that's something that will have to wait till summer anyways, as it's winter right now. Well, that's the tour. Hope you enjoyed.